Welcome back to Best Startup Idea Ever podcast, where ideas that seem weird at first can become the start of $1 million journey. From banana-based snacks that were once just casual treats, to banana-shaped phones that made young people go wild. From chicken dips with ice cream stuffed bread that sound totally random, to polo shirts printed with food that fans would wait in long lines to get. Every story you're about to hear proves one thing. Starting a business doesn't need to begin with something big. Sometimes, it just takes one idea that's unique, bold, and at the right moment. Ready? The creative journey starts now. Story 1. Banana Loca, a startup that began with a banana and a spoonful of Nutella. Small idea, big passion, creativity to survive in the startup world. Today, let's talk about bananas. Not just eating bananas, but hollowing them out, filling them with Nutella, and turning an ordinary fruit into a fun, healthy, and exciting dessert. Welcome to Banana Loca, a product that's a little weird, very charming, and full of startup inspiration. From Nutella to $1 million idea. This story began with a craving. Bikara Jowdeh, a man who jokes that he has Nutella running through his veins, loved eating bananas with Nutella and peanut butter. But he got tired of breaking bananas in half, using a knife, and getting his hands messy. He wanted a way to do it cleaner and more deliciously. So he came up with a simple tool, Banana Loca, a device that hollows and fills bananas. The idea was polished by Renee Heath, who had experience in the consumer food industry. She helped turn this quirky invention into a real product, made from durable plastic, easy to use, simple to clean, and most importantly, fun for both kids and parents. Weird? Maybe. But it solves a real problem. When people first see Banana Loca, they often ask, who needs this? But after trying a banana filled with Nutella, no mess, no broken skin, they start smiling and nodding. That's the magic of Banana Loca. It adds joy to a simple daily habit. You might think it's unnecessary, just like mango slices, garlic presses, or bottle openers. Not essential, but super convenient. And once you use it, it's hard to go back. Startup lessons from Banana Loca. 1. Startups don't need to solve huge problems, just real ones. Bikara wasn't trying to save the world. He just wanted an easier way to eat bananas with Nutella. And he believed others might want that too. Think about your own life. What small thing annoys you every day? That might be your golden idea. 2. Your product can be strange, but your solution must be clear. Banana Loca looks like a toy, but it helps people eat more fruit, have more fun, and be more creative. No matter how odd the idea is, if it makes life easier, more fun, or better, you have a market. 3. Customers don't need perfection, they need enough fun to try. Some people say Banana Loca is unnecessary or too expensive. But enough people are happy to pay for something unique, fun, and inspiring. Not everyone needs to love your product, you just need enough people who truly enjoy it. In short, don't wait for a big idea. Start with the thing you crave every day. Banana Loca didn't change the world, but it changed how people look at bananas. And if you can turn something ordinary into something delightful, you've touched the heart of the market. So if today you have an idea that someone calls silly, don't throw it away too quickly. That silly thing might just be your Banana Loca. Story 2. Banana Phone. From a joke to a real product, creative thinking without limits in startups. Today, imagine you're standing at work. Your phone rings, and you pull out a banana. Not to eat it, but to answer the call. Yes, we're talking about the Banana Phone, a banana-shaped Bluetooth phone that appeared on Shark Tank Season 14. Banana Phone. When a joke becomes a smart device at first glance, Banana Phone looks like a 30-second joke. But behind the humor is a real product. Bluetooth connectivity. Hands-free calling. ability to control other devices like speakers, headphones, or even smart home gadgets. In other words, banana phone works just like a regular Bluetooth headset, but its design makes people smile and turn their heads. Fun, but is it serious? The answer is yes. Banana phone hits a clear market need. People want tech devices that are functional but not boring. We live in a world where every headset is black, every phone is rectangular, and everything looks the same. A banana you can call with. It's a statement. It says, I like to have fun. I don't have to be serious all the time. And that fun becomes the very thing that sets it apart and creates a market. Startup lessons from Banana Phone 1. A crazy idea doesn't mean it's a bad idea. Banana Phone may make people laugh, but it still solves a real problem. You can take calls hands-free, control devices, and stay connected all in a product that stands out. Humor and usefulness can go together if your design is smart. 2. Design is the language of emotion. Everyone has a Bluetooth headset, but a banana-shaped phone? That's something you want to tell your friends about. When your product gets people talking, you've already won half the marketing battle. 3. Fun can be a unique selling proposition, USP. In a world where everything tries to look professional, a silly-looking product can feel more real, more human. Sometimes, the best strategy is to not be serious, but to take the user experience very seriously. From joke to startup, do you dare? What makes Banana Phone special isn't just the banana shape. It's the fact that someone actually turned a silly joke into a real product. They did the research, created the design, built the product, and pitched it on Shark Tank, all starting from an idea that sounded stupid. But it made people laugh, helped them connect, and created real value in the market. Conclusion: the product you're laughing at might be the one people will buy. Startups don't always begin with serious ideas. Sometimes, they start with one simple question: what if I made this real? Banana Phone isn't just a banana-shaped phone. It's living proof that a crazy idea plus serious execution equals a real business opportunity. Story 3. The Bang Shack, starting a business from the kitchen and a family recipe built on belief. Today, let's explore a story that begins in a family kitchen, a place that's usually just for cooking. But for some, it becomes the launchpad for a $1 million brand, the Bang Shack. Chicken dip, a dish and a business opportunity. Jason Hadley isn't a media celebrity. He doesn't have an MBA or a chain of restaurants. But he has something even more valuable, a secret family chicken dip recipe. It sounds simple, right? A chicken dip usually eaten with bread, veggies, or nachos. But Jason didn't just make a tasty dip, he created an experience. The Bang Shack's dip is made with high-quality ingredients, bold flavor, and most importantly, genuine care straight from his home kitchen. Then Jason brought this dip to Shark Tank. No gimmicks, just honesty on the Shark Tank stage. Jason didn't show up with a fancy business plan or a slick 20-slide pitch deck. He came with just a pot of chicken dip. What impressed the investors and audience wasn't just the food, it was the story behind it. Jason talked about his early days selling the dip at farmers markets, standing for hours handing out free samples just to get feedback. He shared his story honestly, no fluff, no fake branding. And it was that honesty that made the Bang Shack stand out. From farmers market to retail, a lesson in growing slowly. After the show, the Bang Shack didn't suddenly explode into a national chain. Instead, they chose to grow step by step. Scaling up production, but keeping the quality. Continuing to sell at the same farmers markets that supported them from day one. Gradually moving into local retail stores. This patient, steady growth helped the Bang Shack not just survive, but become a truly loved brand. Startup lessons from the Bang Shack. 1. A simple product doesn't mean a small opportunity. Chicken dip isn't a new invention. But your flavor, story, and how you serve it can make it special. Look for uniqueness in everyday things. 2. Success starts small, one sample at a time. Jason didn't start with a factory. He started with one small bowl of dip and the patience to listen. Entrepreneurship is about listening and improving, not just aiming big from day one. 3. Don't overlook the small places, farmers markets, food fairs, local events. These are where your product meets real people and where real trust is built. Your first customers matter more than any investor. Conclusion: entrepreneurship is a journey from the kitchen to the market. You don't need to invent something new. Sometimes, all you need is a good recipe, a meaningful story, and the belief that if you love your product enough, the world will, too. The Bang Shack proves that starting a business doesn't require a lot of money. It just takes heart, patience, and staying true to what matters. Story 4. Bantam Bagels, a small bagel, a big lesson. Today, let's talk about a name that once made a big impact in the US specialty food industry, Bantam Bagels. A tiny bagel stuffed with cream cheese may sound simple, but it led to an emotional journey from a home kitchen to shelves in Starbucks stores across America, and eventually to a bittersweet ending. From a dream to $1 million mini bagel empire, Elise and Nick Alexak, a couple living in New York City, had a crazy idea. What if we put cream cheese inside a bagel instead of spreading it on top? That's how Bantam Bagels was born, small, bite-sized bagels filled with rich, smooth, and flavorful cream cheese in many varieties. Even picky New Yorkers fell in love. The couple took their idea to Shark Tank. Lori Grainer, the queen of retail, on the show, believed in them and invested $275,000 for 11% of the company. And then came a wave of success. Sales skyrocketed to $45 million in just a few years. Products were sold in 8,500 Starbucks stores and over 10,000 other retail locations. Bantam Bagels became a symbol of the American startup dream. Then the dream ended, but why? In 2018, Bantam Bagels was acquired by the T. Marzetti Company. It seemed like a happy ending, but in 2022, the company announced it was shutting down. The product was still popular. Customers still loved it. So what happened? According to Elise, in her book A Shark Ate My Bagel, she explained, when you sell your brand to a big corporation, you lose control. Startups and large companies don't always share the same vision. To the founders, the product is like a baby. To corporations, it's just a way to make money. Most importantly, fast growth doesn't always mean sustainable growth. Startup lessons from Bantam Bagels. 1. Innovation makes ordinary things stand out. A familiar bagel became special just by putting cream cheese inside instead of on top. Entrepreneurship isn't always about inventing, sometimes it's just about reinventing what people already love. 2. Don't let growth blind you as orders roll in. It's easy to get caught up in the excitement and forget that your brand needs time to grow with structure. A startup isn't a sprint. It's a marathon. 3. Selling your company doesn't guarantee a happy ending. A startup is something you raise like your own child. If you hand it over, others may raise it their way, not yours. Think carefully before trading your brand's soul for a perfect number. Final thoughts: a small bagel, a big journey. Bantam Bagels proves that with a creative idea and a bit of courage, you can change your life. But it also reminds us, starting up isn't just about building, it's about protecting. It's not just about success, it's about staying strong in the long run. So, if you have a unique idea, a special recipe, or a product you believe in, go for it. But remember to build it on a solid foundation, so no matter how strong the wind blows, your bagel won't fly away. Story 5. Baobab Polo, the ketchup-resistant shirt and a startup lesson on sticking with it. Now let's talk about a polo shirt. Sounds ordinary, right? But this isn't just any polo, it's the Baobab Polo, A shirt that resists ketchup stains and is backed by a clear, consistent, and carefully crafted business vision. Barebab, a shirt born from real-life problems. Brandon Davenport and Marcellus Alexander III, the founders of Barebab, weren't just fashion lovers, they were also people who really hated getting ketchup on their shirts. You've probably been there too. You wear a nice shirt, step out, and suddenly a splash of ketchup or coffee ruins your day. From this simple experience, they asked, why not create a polo shirt that lets people feel confident all day long? And so, Barebab was born. Technology plus fashion equals a small innovation with big impact. Barebab wasn't the first brand to make polo shirts, but they were the first to turn a basic shirt into a tech fashion product. Their shirts are stain-resistant, ketchup, coffee, even red wine. Stretchy and comfortable. Shape-retaining, even after many washes. Modern and stylish in design. They brought this idea to Shark Tank, and while they didn't receive an investment, Barebab still impressed the investors with their blend of practical features and elegant style. Barebab and the fail-proof startup lessons from a simple product. Barebab delivered 3 key lessons for anyone starting a business. 1. Solve real problems, not fantasies. Startups don't always need to be revolutionary. Sometimes, fixing a small daily issue, like a ketchup stain on a white shirt, opens up a real market. Lesson: look for real problems, not just big ideas. 2. Make a difference through the smallest details. Anyone can make a polo shirt. But a stain-resistant, shape-holding, always fresh-looking polo? Only Barebab does that. Lesson: you don't need to build a rocket, just solve the problem well. 3. No investor not equal to no success. Barebab didn't get a deal on Shark Tank, but they kept growing. The press praised them, and customers trusted them. That proves one thing: belief in your product, a long-term strategy, and resilience matter more than any investor. Lesson: investors are not the only measure of value. Final thoughts: starting up is like tailoring a shirt, it must be precise, fitting, and durable. Barebab shows us, if you take the time to make a good product, serve a real need, and follow your customers instead of trends, you'll find your place in the market, whether people believe in you or not. And more importantly, entrepreneurship is like resisting stains from small failures. Each time we get hit is a chance to learn. But if you keep your quality and stay true to your vision, you'll stand strong, like the Barebab shirt, even after hundreds of washes, still smooth, still shining. Story 6. Barbie's bartending, when a party becomes $1 million idea. Today, let's raise a glass, not just to drink, but to learn. Welcome to the story of Barbie's Bartending, a mobile bartending company, and a perfect example that experience is the most valuable product. Bartending, but not just for drinking. Barbie's Bartending isn't a bar. They don't sell cocktails, they sell an experience. The idea is simple. They bring a mobile cocktail making class to your home, complete with ingredients, tools, glasses, and party vibes. You, your friends, and family get to mix drinks, taste them, laugh, and leave with not just a new skill, but a fun, unforgettable memory. When entertainment meets education, it becomes an experience. Barbies was smart. They didn't just create a service, they created a product that mixes learning and fun. They tapped into a strong modern trend. Young people don't just spend money on products, they spend it on experiences, connections, and memories. They understood one key thing. You can order a cocktail anytime. But a night where you mix it yourself, laugh at your mistakes, and get tips from a pro, that's something you can't buy through an app. Startup lesson: sell experiences, not just services. From Barbie's success, we can learn 3 real startup lessons. 1. Create something people want to share. Barbies doesn't just teach a skill, they create stories to tell. After each class, what do people leave with? A photo of their handmade cocktail. A funny video of a failed mix. A bunch of fun stories to share at work, on Instagram, or in group chats. Lesson: if your product makes people want to share it, you're on the right track. 2. The more personalized, the more powerful. Barbies doesn't target the masses. They focus on private parties, close friends, families, and team-building events where every class is a custom experience. Lesson: in an age full of ads and noise, personalization is the key to standing out. 3. Skills can be taught, but emotions must be sparked. Barbies didn't succeed just because they teach bartending. They succeeded because they spark emotions. Curiosity at the start. Excitement when shaking your own cocktail. Pride when showing your finished drink. And laughter when tasting your friend's too strong gin creation. Lesson: a good product isn't enough. Ask yourself, how does your customer feel after using your product? In conclusion, a party plus an idea equals a startup journey. Barbies bartending didn't invent something brand new, but they combined old elements in a way that was just right for the right people, at the right time, with the right emotions. And you can do that too. You don't have to be a bartender, but if you have an idea, ask yourself, how can I turn it into an experience? How can I make customers not just use it, but remember it? Because sometimes, starting a business doesn't require a perfect product. Just one good reason for people to gather, laugh, and connect, and that's enough to begin. Thank you for listening to today's podcast. If you find best idea ever stories inspiring or valuable lessons, please share them with your friends. Don't forget to follow the channel to continue exploring other bold startup journeys with me. See you in the next episode, where every idea, no matter where it comes from, can become the seed of a big dream.
You're incredible. Thank you for sharing.